Well, more complaints have now been filed in Monroe County against a home improvement contractor from Meigs County. As consumer reporter Don Dare first reported last month, the contractor started his work but never finished it for a couple in Athens. And now, as we mentioned, more people have come forward with similar concerns. Don?
Well, that's right, Bo. His name is Jerry Gardner, and records show he is taken to court last year, lost the case, but never paid up. Two women in Monroe County found out about him because he places ads on Angie.com and responds to social media sites for those looking for a contractor.
Libby Robinson hired Jerry Gardner to install flooring 1 year ago.
Yes, up until about right here, and he quit.
Quit?
He quit and never came back to do it.
$8,000 was the agreed upon cost, although Libby paid more than that.
All total, I have paid $95.72. But the bad thing is, I didn't have the 3 bedrooms and the 2 baths or the laundry room done. They were included in that $8,400.
He never did it.
No.
Mrs. Robinson questions Gardner's workmanship.
The floor beneath you here?
Yeah. Oh, it just squeaks when you walk on it. You can hear it. He didn't put it down. You can hear the sounds. He didn't, I think he just wedged it in there, beat it down, and left it.
Gardner was supposed to install jacks under her home to add support, but visual evidence shows no jacks or any type of support was added.
When you hired him, he said he could do the job how quickly?
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
He said, we'll be in and out in 2 weeks.
Katherine Ahart hired Gardner 2 years ago.
He was supposed to do a complete remodel, new floor, new cabinets.
Gardner quit before finishing the kitchen. He never painted the wall inside her home. Hardwood flooring was laid, but again, workmanship is questionable.
He put in the floors and they're uneven. I mean, I could feel stuff underneath the floor. I mean, it kind of ripples.
Katherine's initial contract was $23,000, but costs kept on adding up.
I had to pay more money for the tile. I had to pay more money for the flooring. I had to pay my own countertops. And he ghosted me when I told him I was not going to pay him another dime until he was done.
How much had you paid him?
I had paid him $39,500. His name is Jerry Gardner. He had me take a picture of his driver's license.
And this is what you're left with?
This is what I'm left with. It was a house that I could not live in.
Because Gardner left so many things undone in the home when he quit, Katherine just recently moved back into her home after living with her mother for quite a while.
3 months shy of 2 years. Long time. Long time to be paying a mortgage without being able to live in my own house.
Katherine sent a 4-page demand letter to Gardner. It went unanswered.
What's this here?
This is this certified letter that I sent him demanding my money back, and he refused to accept it.
He charged us to put the door in.
Back at Libby Robinson's place, she became so frustrated with Gardner, she filed a civil lawsuit charging him with breach of contract and won the case. But Mrs. Robinson hasn't collected a dime. We tried to reach Gardner at the number he gave to his customers.
We're sorry. The number you have dialed has calling restrictions that have prevented the completion of your call.
You can't get through to him?
Cannot get through to him.
This floor here is coming apart already.
Amy Galat and her husband were first to tell us about Gardner early last month.
We just wanted someone to come in, put some flooring in for us, and have the job done. That's it. It was that simple.
This is the contract that we signed. We paid him everything up front.
The contract with the couple was signed in February.
He hasn't been here in over a month.
The Galats paid Gardner more than $9,000 for work left undone. Katherine Ahart is blunt.
Don't hire him. Do not hire him.
Now, the people we talked with had to hire a second contractor to complete the work that Gardner never finished. There is a law in Tennessee that says contractors may be charged with a felony if they start a job, then quit, don't respond to a demand letter, and if law enforcement believes there is enough evidence to press a charge for theft. The people we've met in Athens, Sweetwater, and Tellico Plains say they are considering filing theft charges. and we'll see how it goes, Bo.
Yes, we will. Don, thank you. I know you'll keep us up to date. If you have a consumer question for Don, send him an email at ddare@wat.com. You can also give him a call, 865-633-6923.